shoppers have spotted herds of hippopotamuses lumbering around inside supermarkets in multiple regions of the United States of America. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is warning consumers who happen to encounter hippopotamuses in their local grocery store to keep their distance. Hippos weigh as much as 9,900 pounds and will become violently aggressive toward people if they feel threatened. When you steer your shopping cart into the produce section or navigate through the canned food aisle, the hippos will consider that you are encroaching on their territory. This is especially the case for supermarkets open 24 hours a day, because hippos tend to graze for 8 to 10 hours every night, only coming out for meals after the sun goes down. Researchers aren't quite sure where these herds of hippopotamuses came from. Calls to zoos across the nation have yielded no reports of missing animals. One theory is that an American drug kingpin built a private zoo and filled it with hippos he smuggled into the U.S. with his personal jet. Apparently, he was inspired by cocaine drug lord Pablo Escobar, who famously kept a herd of hippos at his zoo named Hacienda Nápoles. After Escobar's death, the hippos reproduced uncontrollably and began menacing the community. One strategy for dealing with the wild hippos running amok inside supermarkets in the United States is for animal control officers to hire an 18-wheeler big rig semi-truck, which they fill with a bed of hay and hundreds of pounds of alfalfa, lettuce, and other vegetables. They back up the truck to the supermarket's loading dock at the rear of the building. Then, trained zookeepers use the store's public address system to play amplified sounds of lions and tigers growling. These wild animal noises often motivate the hippos to run toward the back of the building. To encourage the hippos to approach the truck, wildlife control professionals place a line of watermelons in a trail leading from the supermarket dock. However, it can take days to remove a hippo infestation from a large supermarket. This is why the government encourages people to store at least a week's worth of food at home in case of emergencies like wild hippopotamuses running amok in the American suburbs. The government advises citizens to monitor the local news and community bulletin boards for indications that wild hippos have invaded any supermarkets in your area. That way, you can avoid wheeling your shopping cart into a dangerous situation. Stay safe out there, and remember to support your favorite wildlife advocacy organization.